Welcome. Welcome. First stream in about a while. Um, Decided to stream again. And today we're gonna do some Pinterest building. So let's hop into it. Today I'm gonna do a few blueprints. You see them here. Making fallout bases. Fallout bases are, simply said, bases you can use as fallout, where you have to go when the need is high. You get resources, quick little base to set up, and after that you use it or for raiding, something like that. To have your stuff and gear nearby with beds and resources to use. Most of the times that I see it with FOBs, as they say it, is that they're just square boxes. And I'm against box building as big bases that's square and just a block inside of the area. I really like the aesthetics of buildings that have a little bit more design into it. I found some floor plans on these, and yeah, you see them on screen. I saw them on Pinterest and I was like, maybe we can do something about it. We can use it, make something out of it. I don't know. I tried some already. Some are better than others. Some are easier. But this is gonna be fun, I think. I like looking at Pinterest pictures, getting my ideas from them, making a story with the build, telling a story about the building that I have or the base that I have with the surrounding area. But if it comes to fallout bases, I'm not much better than a box builder. So let's try to make something out of these small fallout bases designs. So yeah, these are the simple box builds. Simple, square, 1 by 1, 1 high, simply and empty. A lot of them use them in the areas like this. Just snuck up into the surrounding area with forge inside that you can use, mortar and pestle, a bed, and like everything is crammed together. It's like no space is unused inside a little box. So today I'm gonna use those floor plans that you see, and I already laid them out. Like, very simple. We start with the box. Yeah, simple design, simple, easy, not a lot of resources. So yeah. Now the next one. The good part is you can use these, especially with the door. You can choose where you want to put the door. You can put it on the outsides, on the diagonal part. Put them on this side. So you have like two areas where you can build your resource gathering areas, or on this end to make it a bit more deep, like this, and have more space in the back, like this. I think this is easier when you have something like a resource base. Not really as a spawn location. I think a bed would be, if you put the walls up like this, the area is a bit cramped in the back. But you can use like a crafting table in the middle or something on the back side. To use your area more efficiently, I think putting the forge like this in the corner doesn't cramp up like that. You can still use them both, so that's okay. But in this way you don't have space for your bed. Now you can still put it here and just walk over it. It is possible. You have the room for it. So it is not very feng shui way kind of building, but it's possible. Most people also, when they build like FOBs like these, the inside, it goes one high because you don't want to stick them out, that you don't see the base, so it matches the surroundings. That's possible. What I like to do always with building, I like headspace. So I don't like it when it's cramped up. So I really like to do builds that are more, place higher up. So I use the ceiling most of the times like too high, or just with a little nook top part. How do you say that in English? And then just close it like this, and that's also enough. But I like that it's not, that I'm not looking through the ceiling, so I like it a bit better like this. Or I do it like this and put a ceiling like that also, and then put my storage boxes on top. So I have my resource gathering here, crafting something where I need to be fast. I can use it like this, where I need to be fast, but have my storage up here, so it's not in the way. I can just walk around, have a bit of room for the area. So design number 2. What we also can do, let's lay it out again. Use the door on this side, on the diagonal wall side. Arc and snap points. Maybe do the same as the other one, just like with the ceiling, the roof. We do the same, we put it up. Then there. It's the same building, only the door is on a different side. It gives you a little bit more different areas, in my opinion. You have more like a 2 sides where you can put stuff. Also here you can choose, like, put these one here. It's still cramped in these Fallout bases. These are the smaller ones, and you have the same issue what I had. I still like to put my storage box on top, like this. Maybe I can put my bed like this next to it here, and I can put my forge like in this corner. It's a little bit better, a little bit more room to your door. If you do the door on the other side where now the forge is, the door will open to this side, and then it will be in your way when you walk in. So it's, always keep in mind that the door swings open to a place where you do not bother it. The place where you, so like this, very easy, very. I like this design more from the inside because it's not a straight walk into your base. It's not I blow the door on a PvP server or something. They blow or hack that door and then they immediately walk to the back, see what you have. And still, these are defense bases that you don't really defend. But it's not like you walk in and like bam, there everything. So with this one, it's more like a bit more forced base. I like building in stone. I like the aesthetic more of stone than metal, but still in metal they will do great. I think, like building it like this. Fun part about the S plus structures is that you can use them and change the appearance of it, but keep the strength of the stone. So I like that. So this I like a bit more. If it looks like wooden roof, stone walls, maybe you put some wood on this side and that you break it up a little bit. But in this design I like it better when it's like this. Very simple, simply put. We'll make a little roof over it. I have to figure it out or not. Little porch area. Give you an idea. So yeah, that's number one. I would like to use this if I have like a place where I farm metal or something. Just put the forges, especially in this design. You just let me get rid of those two. And then just put my forges in this area, like this. So you have two forges. Why are you like that? Where's the forge there? Put them like this. Maybe even you can put two more inside. Like get your forge, get your metal running. Nothing is sticking out. That's good. And then you put them like this. Maybe something like that you have like, you want it even, like this. I think I would like to use it like this, and then while I'm farming metal, put it inside here and just cook it up. Maybe place it in the boxes up, or stash your wood inside, so you can just put it in here, put your wood inside, get it, put it in the forge, turn them on, and come back if you have your transport. So that's an idea to use these designs. The next one, the bigger one, starts with 6 triangle foundations. You see 3 squares and 2 in between. I use this one on an official server as a first base. First base where you go, not the 4x4, but so you have a little bit more room, and it just looks funny. Nobody really uses this design on servers. So it's funny to see them like this. I like to use the double door. Let's make a stairs. This. So we see this is our doorway. It looks funny, it looks good. And you put them in. With this design, you can go a lot of places. You can go one big room, make some separate rooms. What I did was I made 3 rooms like this. Let's change that to a door. It's easier to get in the rooms when you use the door. So I use the doors, openings like this, and put on these sides. I put up windows. One I use for storage, the other one I used for spawning. And then the central area, crafting station area, where you can just live. Especially when you use the roof system on it. Hey Calvi, hello. How are you doing? So yeah, this is a small design that I use in official PvE, not PvP, because nothing will be left of your base on PvP. Never really played PvP before. We have a private server that we use. It's funny, sometimes we're not raiding every day or something like that, but sometimes something will happen. Especially when somebody's online new and then we trank him or something like that. Just jokes and giggles. I used it like this. Just make the top part like this. And then on the top layer, it's a bit bigger, so if you don't want to be seen with this design, don't do the roof like this. Keep it lower, because this is already 3 high, and then you stick out if you're in the jungle. Now I have to say, on Lost Island, the jungles are dense. Really, really dense, and that's why you really can hide in plain sight, really. Especially when you do it like this. Make it a thatch roof. Yeah, you don't have that. You should have that. You don't have. Oh, you only have the wood version of it. So yeah, for this one you cannot use thatch for the triangle roof. So that's sad. It's a little bit more like a little hut. I used it like this on the server, just your general area where I put my workbench on. Put it more, if I remember correctly, I put it like this. Had like 1 or 2 forgers. I think I had 1 on that server. Don't remember correctly. Still, this is also what we did at the previous one. Let's put a little ceiling at the door, and then just put your boxes just like this. So you have a little bit storage space on top. You don't need it. You don't see it. And I thought I had like this, but it was without S+, and with S+ you can use this one to cook meat in. On the vanilla version you cannot do that. Change you into that one. But this one gives you an S+, like 25 slots. You see it on the screen. You can use it to cook meat in, and with S Plus you see the consumables, what you need, what kind of food you need to use it. So that's good. But the vanilla version only had wood inside, so that's sad. You cannot cook really meat in like a fireplace, like why not? So that's sad. So I had a campfire like this, I guess, and like in the corners. I always put them in corners. And then this one like this, if I remember correctly. This was pretty much my setup then. And then I used the sides to put beds on. Beds, this one, this one. So just use it for a bed spawn location. Just put like this and put some boxes for gear. No snipping. A little bit like this. So you can get your stuff and spawn if needed, and like this also had a second bed because spawning like timers is easy always to get 2 beds in. On that server we were with the 2 of us with a setup like this. It's very easy to do it like this, but on a PvE server you don't really need like the Fallout bases before raiding or something, so you use them more for resources or scouting out areas to build your real base. But yeah, we went from the starting 1x1 base. Let's remove the ceilings so we can see what's inside. So yeah, in this one you would like we would put a bed inside. Everybody did this as a beginning ARC player. Just put a bed. I don't want the gun, I want my inventory. Put like this one in, like very cramp it, and just stick it out of the side or something. I really don't know why people do that, but sure. I still can't access it. Yeah, you can. So that's good. Can we still lay on the bed? Still lay on the bed. And then the crafting. And most of people even do like this. They do like the campfire here in the corner. Like these they put next to the bed. Sometimes 2. So you have like a lot of crafting area within a small space. You can do it like this if you like it, but I like room. I really like room. I'm a bit claustrophobic myself, so I don't really like it when it's like this, but yeah, don't like it when it sticks out. So yeah, this one is a little bit bigger. I would use it like this, like using multiple forges and just a Fallout base for resources, but a little bit more room for it. On the other side we have like this. Okay. A little bit more room, spacious even more. And with this one, even more room. Let's remove the ceiling so you can see what is the inlay on the inside. So storage boxes, a lot of place for storage. Really like that. Using the sides, you can even do this with 2 persons on small tribes or something like that. Just to get you started. Before your first aims or something like that, it's easier to use a little bit more space. a lot more resources, yes, but I think it's worth it for PvE. PvP, stick to the smaller sizes. Then the next one. I used a couple of these designs. Like this one I use on a regular basis, just the layout, but then build a castle wall or a castle tower or something like that. This you can do very straightforward. It's like you can do it like this, put one wall up. My dog is squeaking in the back. And you can do it like this, putting the walls up like that, and just did I put that there? Something like this. It's very easy, very Barney looking. Barney. Put it like this. Oh, that's a roof. That's not a. Those images are the same, so it always looks if you have like a ramp, but it's a roof section. So with these, it's also very spaciously built. Would use it more. Yeah, on the blueprint, you see that they put walls inside, like this. And then you walk around it, like this. I don't think it will be. I would think you do it like this then. Don't know if I like it. It gives you a buffer when you're on PvE or PvP. And when they come in like this, there's still a door they have to break. There's a little bit more obstacle. You can put your bed like here already. One more bed. You put your beds like here. So if you need to respawn, you can respawn. Or if you need a fallout base, and then do your crafting and everything in these kind of corners. But for a PvE function, I would remove the inside. Just leave it like this. It's more aesthetically pleasing like this, I think. Can I remove it without breaking? Yeah, I can do that. Cool. And then put like windows inside. Make it cozy, make it sweet, nice. Like this. Now it's dark, so let's change it. Set time all day. Now what should we do? Like 7 o'clock. And it's light. Very barn looking, I think. But if you like have a bigger base with your main buildings, these would also work for like greenhouses. I think really, if you put like a greenhouse roof on it, maybe the walls also. It's a different design than you normally have. This would be funny. I would like put the bed always put somewhere in the back. Always put a box next to it for your precious belongings. Now you can use the other side for crafting or something like that. Like this. let's do that better when you have like more resources you can use, and you put a table down. You can put your mortar and pestle on it. In that stage, maybe even 3 that you need for narcotics, 1 for spark powder, 1 for gunpowder. You can do multiple stuff. Maybe we can even do like, there's also room for like multiple forges. Give you a little bit more. Even you have here a little bit more space for even like bins or storage boxes. Here are dodo. Dodos. I really like this one. It's an easy design, but yeah, would love to use it like this. Like small tribes beginning structure for storage even, or like a greenhouse. It should also be good, I think. Yes. Hello, doggy. So, you see a little bit more if I do it like this. Oh, why did it not snap on the side? So you see a little bit more the diversity you can use. Maybe making like the walls like this to make a separate bedroom or something in the back. It's possible. Can you do it like this on both sides? I like it a lot. Like I use this for like towers or something, but we're gonna show the big construction in a moment, but the one I'm working on at the moment. But first we're gonna go to the last design. I really like this one for Fallout basically because you can also use it for like defenses, like turrets. Let's get some turrets. Turrets. Where are you guys? On electrical, then defenses. Also the S Plus has a lot of more defenses structures, but let's go for the like the auto turret. So this one can be used for like more like a really Fallout base or bunker even. So yeah, let's build it like that. That's the idea that I have in my mind, so let's try it out. What I like about the S Plus with those railings, you can just change them from the model to a half wall. Don't know why they don't have it in the normal game, but this I really like. Just like a sturdy wall that you don't look through it. Like this. Also like it when for porches or something like that, but for a wall like this, for defenses, it's looking better if you do it like this. Let's put the defenses on the outer rim. This is really for like the PvP style Fallout base you build near your enemy. It's not really defendable if you're like being rockets or something, that somebody's shooting rockets at your base, but then don't build in stone in my opinion, but then always build in like metal or even tech. But I like the aesthetics of this one. So hello Mr. Dodo, are you infiltrating my base? He placed 2. Oh, okay. Yes, Mr. Dodo, if you please leave through that area there. Or that way, it's also possible. I would like to put the door on the side. Just hope the dodo will now run out. Quick! Get the wall! Something like this. I think. Just make the center like your generator. You can snap it. With the S plus you can snap it to foundations. Get it nice and even. Now we need gasoline, of course. Gasoline, 100, something like that. And you put it on. And there it is. So if you do it like this, you build your think of it as a safe spot where you can put your generator. Put it as low as possible. Just in the center. Put walls around it. Use a hatch or a door frame so you can enter. Maybe a hatch frame from the top or something if you really want to make it complicated. Where are my ceilings? Structures. Stone. Triangle. And like really, if you use the half wall with like this, you get more of a bunker feeling. It will still like shoot everything. Settings of the turret, let's do that on wild only with a high rate. Accept, and then just copy that to all of them. They don't have bullets, so they will not shoot yet. You can change that. Weapons, ammo. Just let us make some bullets, shall we? Like this. 1500 will be good for now. And then we use the tool. Where is it? Miscellaneous. Yes, only two. No, not the wall. Yes, like this. And then we do an advanced transfer. We do from my personal inventory. We're gonna do the advanced rifle bullets, and we put them into the automated turrets. And now hell yeah. Now, you see, they're still shooting. The trikes are dead. You got a bit scared there when they started shooting. Yeah. Killed the dodo. Aww. You see on the sides, if you're like here, you're still in range. So like really here you're safe. That's the only part where it's a little bit lagging for defenses. Maybe you can make a nook here also, where you put also turrets inside. Maybe we're gonna do that. Just reinforce the crap out of it. Like that. We put some turrets on this side also. It gives you less space on the inside of the area, but Give you a lot of defense on all sides. No turret is alone in his fight. There's always one or two shooting on one side or another. So basically all your corners are safe in this way. So let's do some more. Yeah. So like this, in the side you can put your storage boxes up, get your and I think we can do it something like this with the roof. So when you're raiding somebody like this and you have your fallout base close like this, then you're really safe, I think, when they try to spot you. Because when they come close, they get shot. The only way to get close on this design is from the air now. With that one on the corner, you cannot go walking through the door and just... You have to come in from the roof. You want to really do damage on the base. That's the only downside, but you can quickly fix that by putting turrets on the roof. Bam. And another one dodo bites the dust. No dodos are harmed in these streams. And then you have like the star top, where I need a wall. You can also use the top where the generator is for storage boxes or something when you're there. And like here you can also put like turrets on the roof. Make it like a really strong defensible base. This is more PvP style, I think, but you can also use it. Just use the big room to get your stuff. But for defense purposes, this is like really a bunker size. You have even place there for storage box. So this is more a PvP setting. Let's put away. This is the PvP style side of this. I think this one is the best for the PvP style, because you can create the corners as turret places. Really bunker yourself in on this point. Oh. So yeah, that's the like the PvP style version. Bullets. Pick up the bullets. And also for like PvE, this is also be possible also with the defenses for when you have a high risk area like with nexus or something, that your area can be safe. But I think you really are using a lot of gunpowder to defend your base. But if it's like near the area of like obelisk or like a cave or something like that, you can really use this base design. It is raining. Why is it raining? Also in Build Live. Oh no, it's better outside now. So yeah, you have a really big floor plan with this one. If you go for like the PvE build, I would use this, I think, on official with a similar roof with the star pattern in the top, and maybe use the star when you're further down the line building, that you use it like this, and just really like putting glass on top of it, like greenhouse. Would be very good to see how that goes. I did not ask you to come here. So I'm really gonna rebuild it, only without turrets now. But the sad part is we cannot snap it to triangle. Sadly. Oh, we can. Oh, wait, hold the phone. Why are you not snapping then? Why I can snap on you? Oh, I can snap on the triangles, but I cannot snap on the square roof part. Okay. Mark, get your snap points correct. And may the snap point be ever in your favor. Oh. Well, like this, and I think I would do the door like on this side because you have like symmetry like this. I like symmetry. I really, really do. Model, and we model it as wood. Adobe is also good looking. I will do it like this. Ooh, very droppy. What's inside? Yeah, just for me settles. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? We're gonna build something. Greenhouse. 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 I'm an alcoholic. What are you doing? Building. Oh, I don't like that sound. Sorry for that. I was like, is it still there or is it broken? Or the star pattern in the roof, I think, gives you a lot of light inside at the base. I think this would be... open it up. Very nice areas. You can like make like a bedroom in the side. Like this. And just leave the roof like this. And put it like this. Give a little bit of light from that side. You have like a bedroom. I have pets, yes, I have pets. Maybe even we can do a little bit of decorating. Yes, 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 we decorate. Always try to make your bed as nice looking as you can. So we use the storage boxes as headboards and looking like a 2-person bed. Maybe you can put a chair near there. Chair. chair? No, I don't want cooking stuff. I want fair enough jug. Chair like this? Yes, yes. Put a chair like that. Give it a nice place. You can even put a fireplace here somewhere inside. Put like a nice sitting area where you can cook your meat up. Sit with your friends, talk with them. Putting a table down where you can cook your dinner. Maybe use a window so you can look outside. And just put like a table for friends. For your tribe mates. Never place those chairs straight. Always leave them a bit crooked. That looks more alive, more realistic. When you really have the resources, just try to make your base look good. Because it's more fun that way. I know a few builders now that really like decorating. So yeah, try to decorate. It's part of your build. It's part of your house. It's part of your game. You want to wake up and look and you see like pictures on the wall. Wake up. Really enjoy the base that you're in. The hard part about that is when you're leaving that base, then you're like, I have to break it all down and it's looking so good. It's so sad. But with this one you can really like put 3 forges, even more, and still have room for like when you're going level up. Where's the table? There's the table. I really like the... Now it's more like a pizza oven. Like workbench. Like this, and then it flows inside this edge, so it like is part of the forge. Very nice looking. Really like that. Sadly, this one doesn't have that. So yeah, always let them overlap a bit. Like it's one kitchen island, you just fabricate it yourself. Just put it like this. You have a very good area to build up. And if you like going to like fabricator style, then this base is gonna be too small, because like the fabricator is big. So the first electrical stuff, like the fridge or something like that, yeah, that's okay. But like when you go for crafting stuff, like fabricators, that's big. You can still fit it in there. It's not a problem, but it will stick out the walls on the outside, so that will not look that good. But like this, you have like very spacious house. Just can make it feel nice. Crafting station for your stiffies, your sticking stuff. What we gonna do? Miscellaneous. Go to the torches. Like always, put some torches near the door. It's always giving a little bit more of those, that magic that torches give when you have like your house. Put the door in. And it's a pretty nice, solid starter base location. Outside you're gonna do some crop plots and that kind of stuff. Make it a bit nicer and a bit use it maybe a feeding trough on the side. Do some farming, medium crop plots or something like that, and a compost bin. Now you can just put your compost bin like this. Use some crop plots like for your first like berries or something. Just put them down. Got a nice area where you can just like on the side just have your crop plots or stuffies on this side. Hello, Mr. Dodo. And you like your feeding trough on the other side for your dames. Don't really use that one. Doesn't look like a hobbit hole, but you can use it. It's looking good. And you can also extend this. So like maybe I'm gonna use this one for the future. And I'm like building a castle wall. You can start out like this. And this is the start of the build. Putting your foundations in the same pattern as this. You can use that. And just extend this for your castle wall. Like putting it for your castle walls like this, and then like a tower in the middle inside your walls would be very nice to use it like this. So that's a good idea to use in the future. Can we also extend it like this? No, we can just make it bigger than that. We can do it like this to extend the wall a bit with this thicker wall. But I don't really like it. It's getting very clunky then. So I like this sleek exterior like this, and then just put your walls up. And you have your defenses, like your tower is then you do like the walls too high, too wall high, but that's good. Like this, and then your tower just or one up or two up, it's depending on what your preference is with that, but you can just build up your defenses around your base, especially in like PvE. You have like dinos walking in. Most of the dinos will be stopped by too high. Only like T-Rexes will just walk further. The maximum I thought was like 3 high that they come over. So you have to, if you have like a lot of T-Rexes in your area, just build them like 3 high, or even with like decorations on top with the meticulations. You put them up, and then it's 4 high, 4.5, 3.5. Sorry. I think then you also will defend from Rexes or something like that. This is just my mind working with floor plans. I really like to look at the floor plans that there are on Pinterest or different medias, and just get a feeling of what they want and how I can incorporate that in my builds. I'm really just like building the same structure we did, like the base. Now because you put it like this high up, it really becomes something else. didn't build more. Crappy. Let's do it like this then. Put it here. That's the last one, and then I can go again without searching it. Okay, and then we can even put a hatch frame in the middle so you can access it from the inside as a structure. I'm putting ladders on it, and so you can go from the inside of your base to the top without running on this outside of the build. Put like ladders here on the inside and just run up here, go inside, use the ladder, go up, defend your base. Like this. And a very funny way to build your matriculations, especially with the S Plus, makes it a little bit easier. Well, you really can make the matriculations. Just you put like ceilings on the outside. Can also be thatch if you have like official rates. I'm not using the GCM like I do. So the official rates use the thatch ceiling, so they cost less to use. And you just put those door frames on the inside. And then you can use those ceilings on the outside even, and also on the other side if you want, on all sides. And then you put like your railing, like now it's snapped on the ceiling, and when you flip it with it will stay, but not to destroy the door frame. So you can leave it like this, like this, and then you're like, ah shit. If you do it correctly, they will stay up. Just flip it. And they need to be the blue side. And then you flip it to green. Then you know it's on the ceiling. When you flip it, it will stay like this. And when you have them like that, just take out the ceilings. And then you have your railing still there. And you don't run out. If you like with the S Plus, you can change it into half walls. See, I make a mistake there. So it's on the inside. But still, the idea is there that you really have like matriculations, castle looking points on top. And with the mods we have in Arc, and I really like this one. It's like you can use these are turrets. And they look like rangers on your walls. It's very funny to put like archers on top. And they shoot arrows instead of bullets. But it looks like a castle. And when you have like your archers on top shooting everything. Even you don't put any arrows in it, it's just aesthetically pleasing. You know, the idea that you're not alone when you're on a private server. Like this, it's very nice looking design from that floor plan to use as a tower for tower defense. You can also put like the turrets we did on the PvP version on it. You can also do that on here. That you have your automated turrets. But I like this mod. That you have like archers instead of turrets. Yeah. And now, the big reveal of a very big project I'm currently working on the Lost Island map. Hopefully it will not crash when I'm flying there. On the map there is a little island far away, and that's called Castaway Island, because that's the island from the movie Castaway. And I started to build there a castle with the castles and keep structures. So you see, like, I make a dock area with a big gate, and just using the whole island to put a wall around it, defense wall, and just started building the floors, just connecting them randomly. And then after that I'm just looking at shapes to like this is just a bit of random blocks. Well, maybe I can make a little bit of porch or something like that, or a little tower on top. But the nice part about the castles and keeps mod, you see here also all the mod closets and garden stuff, garden deco, community boxes, signs like the barber and the blacksmith, and really like that one. But with this, like, you can really make it look good. Why is this called Castaway Island? You have like the boat of where he's stranded on the island, and yeah, also the matriculations where you can put throw oil from or shoot arrows from, and also these kind of knickknacks, like you have really gates that open and drop down again. Really like that about this mod. And then we go to the back with the random building blocks, because I was starting to build here a tomb about Wilson, because when you know the movie Castaway, you know there is a volleyball with a hand on it, and yes, it's on this island, it's on this map, it is in Ark, and this is the cave where he lived, and we make a tomb for our dear volleyball Wilson. Yes, it's in the mod. It's there. So when you go to these coordinates, you see them in the top left. You see my coordinates. Maybe the picture is in front of it a bit. And it's really up there. It's like up there in the corner. In the cave on top, you see Wilson, the volleyball. And I wanted to build a tomb around him, so that's the tomb of King Wilson of this island. I also like the secret wall door. Like, it looks like a wall, it really blends in, you don't see that it's a door. So that's really nice to look at. You walk up the stairs, nice glasses, make a lot of nice beams inside of the roof. Yeah, if you make here with all the decorations like chairs and everything. I'm not done yet, but it's the start of a big build. Just make it a little bit of a maze. Going outside, a big terrace. Going up there with the great hall, where I don't put a roof in yet. It's like, see our landlord sitting here. The king living here in this castle. Something like that. The other side also, a little bit of cemetery inside, with small doors and rooms. On the official island there are a lot of rocks in the middle you cannot harvest, so you have to build around those. That's why I have like these little nooks and crannies where you have like secret rooms, dungeons even. Around it. Here's a room with nice tinted glasses. Yeah, it looks good. And also like these foundations, like grass foundations, grass floors. Just a little bit of fountains, just to make it really like some castle. And also with a little secret areas inside. And after that, maybe build a little city around it with farms and stuff like that. Just make it one whole thing. And also found this really nice Pterodon. The blue, cyan blue, very nice colors. I'm really thinking of what I can do about the roof. I don't really like it yet. So maybe extend this side, make it a big tower or something. I don't know. It's just that kind of cut off room. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, that's the big plan. So let's go to our floor plans again. It's not that far away. I really like the Lost Island map. It's very nicely designed and a lot of areas you can build. It's like very nicely done. So to conclude the stream, don't build like this. Don't build boxes. No. Don't do it. Don't. Build more innovative. Build more roomy. Try to decorate. I think Fire Pumpkin will be proud of me when I say this. Decorate, people. Your base needs it. Your server needs it. Especially when you go to like the tech levels, you don't really have like decoration, so try to do it. You can use for floor plans like this. They're easy to find, like squares and triangle floor plans. If somebody knows a program or something like an app or something to build with this, it's like I really would like to give you that I have it to try it without you stop. I can use it next to my work or something instead of playing Ark all day. So yeah, that's the build. Also, quick castle wall idea. So yeah, let's go to the orbit camp. So yeah, that's me. Let's wave goodbye for today. That was not waving. That was saluting. Do we have like wave? Yes, we have. And yeah, I started this week. I started as an architect, the Architect. It's a Discord group with all the builders of Ark, a lot of people from around the world that will help out YouTubers building bases, building events, and I'm part of that one. I'm really glad to join the team, and I'm hoping to build something amazing, and we'll let you know about that, and maybe we do some streaming, maybe some videos on YouTube about it, and more will follow in the future. So keep on. Oh, that's scary. That's a beard. Ooh, that's me. So yeah, follow me for more. Ooh. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching, and maybe until the next time, we can go to build some more. I don't know, maybe something in the future with architects. I will keep you posted on Instagram and YouTube and Twitch.